I shall be showing you how to prepare pizza. For that I have taken 200 grams of flour, 5 to 7 grams of yeast, to which I will be adding 5 grams of sugar and lukewarm water to prepare the flying ferment. Then I have kept even paneer. It is as you wish, the way you want. Any veggies you can use. I am using red and yellow bell pepper, corn and spring onions. We can also use tomato puree, that I'll be preparing it later. And the sauces for the filling we can use along with red chili flakes, then spices like oregano and all, and mozzarella cheese over here for garnishing and to make the pizza much delicious. Now I am preparing the yeast, to which I am adding sugar, which is the food for yeast, and some amount of lukewarm water. The water should not be very hot, it should be lukewarm only. Just mix, give a gentle mix and keep aside for 10 to 12 minutes for proofing. You can see now also the action on yeast is started, and this I shall keep it for about 10 to 12 minutes in a warm place. Now you can see the yeast is ready, which is known as flying ferment, and now I shall be taking the flour onto the work table. Make a hollow center, and then to this I will be adding the yeast ferment. Slowly keep on adding. Now I am mixing the yeast and the flour. And start kneading the dough. First mix all the yeast ferment into the flour, and then using little lukewarm water, start kneading the dough. The water should be lukewarm and not very hot, which will otherwise have a bad action on the yeast growth. Using the scraper, keep on collecting the dry flour and mix it into the dough. Keep kneading for nearly 5 to 10 minutes. Check if some water is required, but the kneading should be done very well so that the gluten can be formed and has a good stretching property. I'm covering it and keeping it aside for about 45 minutes to 1 hour for proofing. The dough has well risen, and now I shall sprinkle little water and remove the muslin cloth. now sprinkling down some amount of flour onto the work table, and I shall take this dough this is knocked back. I shall knead the dough again. I am dividing the dough approximately into 3 to 4 portions. I have dusted the work table with some amount of flour. You can see the dough will become little very soft. Don't sprinkle more amount of flour, otherwise it will lead to crusting of the dough. And if you want to do it tossing by hand, you can do it in this way. I want a very thin and crispy base, so I am rolling it out little thin enough. And now on this, I'll be adding the filling. It is quite thin enough, and I am placing it onto the baking tray so I can add the filling. I'll prick it using a fork so that the base doesn't puffs up. Even the ready-made pizza base, you will see it is having these type of holes done to prevent the base from puffing. Now I shall be showing you the filling. For this I have taken tomato sauce. I have taken even tomato chili sauce, so which will give flavor, to which I have added grated garlic. That is up to your taste. You can add. I am using little amount of oregano powder also. I am using in this only, so even the base will give a good taste. Some amount of chili flakes. And this you can just stir it. You can also prepare the tomato puree. Grind it very well, so you will get a fine puree, and to that you can mix your all these spices. I am now pouring 2 to 3 teaspoons onto the base, spreading it out evenly. I'm adding some mozzarella cheese also, so it will give a good taste. And then I shall start using my bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, some spring onion. This is optional. I'm adding it so I can get some greens also. Which will make a pizza look attractive. Some corn pieces. some paneer also, which I have just mixed into 2 to 3 teaspoons of your tomato sauce. Now I shall just add a few, which will give some good taste. And some more amount of yellow bell pepper. So it becomes a completely nutritious pizza. I should also sprinkle again some amount of your tomato sauce. And now garnish it with good amount of mozzarella cheese. You can also prepare plain pizza, that is using only your tomato ketchup and mozzarella cheese. Cheese gives a good flavor. And now I shall bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes or till it becomes quite crispy. I'm placing it for baking. I've already preheated the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And again bake for 10 to 12 minutes. The pizza is ready. It's very well baked. The pizza is completely baked. And now I shall be cutting it using a pizza cutter. It's quite crispy also. And now you can serve it hot.